Bill Heran, the author of The Missing Piece, and today is April 10th. And the topic for today is Let Go My Ego. And the quote for today is: The ego is the only requirement to destroy any relationship. Skip the E and let it go. So that is by Unknown. That's an anonymous quote. So, letting go of your ego is less about the ego and more about your readiness to surrender. Most people, especially Americans, recoil when they hear the word surrender. We often react to this word in the context of a war and see the party that surrenders as weak and maybe even pathetic. Culturally, we are conditioned to be averse to capitulation or giving up. The restless mind is usually in lockstep with the ego. So any attempts to diminish or let go aspects of the ego is interpreted as a problem to the restless mind. The good news is when we speak of surrender in a spiritual or mental health context, we mean the act of acceptance of what is, letting go of a specific expectation or outcome without feeling threatened or subscribing to a particular problematic narrative. Understanding surrender or letting go from this perspective, we are acknowledging our way of proceeding so far has not worked very well. In many ways, we've been captive to do things our way with increasing fragility and fear. The process of surrender permits us to be more open and accepting to options, or accepting options, often guided by trusted others. I see this every day in my work with individuals with addictive use disorders. Many of my clients have looked back on their early years of recovery, and they attribute much of their success to their ability to surrender from a more egoic, self centered way of proceeding to a less fearful and calmer self that was open to the direction of others who have gone before them in recovery. They also speak about their process of spiritual awakening and the impact turning over their wills to the higher power. This awareness of their current moment and moving away from the ego driven self had moved them into a place of surrender and therefore inner peace. We can practice surrender on a daily basis. Unfortunately, we are bombarded with egoic and self centered individuals daily in our personal and professional lives. If we can only proceed without a judgmental attitude, without subscriptions to stories in our head, we will begin to see the constructed conflicts move on. So today, let's practice letting go without inner fear and judgment. Increase our openness to others, especially those with a guiding wisdom. So thank you for joining me today with this reading of The Missing Piece, and I look forward to you joining me in future readings of the book. Thank you. Have a good day.